You're on.
My name is Steve York, and I'm here to talk to you about challenges. I was born in Santa Monica, California in 1953, and 2 years after I was born, my parents, I don't think they really were in love with each other, so 2 years after I was born, they became divorced. Well, for 2 years, my dad had custody of me, and I lived with my dad, and he had a new wife. So at the age of 3, my mom had been coming back and forth, and she was picking me up once in a while to go out for a visitation. And at the age of 3 one day, she came and picked me up, and we headed to the airport in Los Angeles, got on an airplane, and flew to Chicago, Illinois. Her brother was living there, so that was her connection in Chicago. My mom was a waitress as far as I could tell, because I lived with her for 1 year there, and right at about the age of 4, I started getting sick and faint and always having, blackouts and sweating and everything like that. So my mom took me to Michael Reese Hospital, and after 2 days they found out I was a diabetic. Well, my mom said, she just walked out of the hospital. It's the last time I saw her. Basically what had happened is they called an agency, and the agency took me in as a foster child. And one day I got in a car with the counselor, and we drove to a farm out in Tinley Park, Illinois, and I was with this family, the Wallenbergs, Harry and Margaret. And at first they were what I thought were decent people, and the older I got, I became 5 years old out there, and it was kind of interesting because at Christmas time they would have boxes filled with toys. There was another foster child there too, and it was boxes filled with toys, and I've got one picture at home of me standing next to a box filled with toys overflowing, and the next day that box was gone. The only thing I can figure out is that they bought the presents, then returned them, got the money, and kept the money. So that's all I can